How do you do? Storyteller here, and welcome to RealMyst. We're about to see a cutscene.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my MYST book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
The ending has not yet been written. Immortal words. This was one of the first games I ever played. This is the revamped version of it. It's been remade, so it's now called RealMyst. Before it was just called MYST. I'm not sure how many other changes have been made to the game, but this is the official update to the original game that I played so many years ago. So, let's get into it, shall we? That's why I waited. So many memories. Now, I don't remember exactly everything about the game. Like, this is largely a puzzle game. Largely a puzzle game, largely... There we go, my camera froze. So, my vision froze. That's not what I was going to say. I largely don't remember a lot about this game. I remember the basic elements, that it's very science-based. It's very, physics, astronomy, chemistry. There's a lot of puzzles. Okay. Explore, like in the original MYST, by pointing and clicking to move forward, hold down to keep moving forward, or explore anywhere using standard game navigations. This is an update. Originally, you had to turn to look to the left, turn to look to the right, and you go in steps. But now, I can treat it like a normal video game, where I can explore freely. This is going to be a largely different experience from the original, and I actually really like that. Push escape for menu. I have a flashlight. Okay, so I just have a basic menu. I do have a save system. I don't remember if there was a save system in the last version of the game, at least perhaps not in the one that I had. I had the CD-ROM version, and I seem to recall having some kind of issue with the saving mechanism. Hello, I didn't even realize that could open. Oh, I was trying to point and click and walk. I can WASD this. This is amazing to me because it's been so long since I played this, and to see it redone and improved is amazing. Whirlpool. I remember something about this. I don't know if I need something. Oh, I can look around. I think there was something on the wall. Yes. Oh, I keep forgetting I can walk. I can walk to it. Topographical extrusion test, marker switch diagram, water turbulent pool. Hold on. Give me one moment. There we go. I've turned down that volume just a bit. I'm afraid it was a little bit louder than my liking, just because it does tend to overcrowd the audio. Topographical extrusion test. Let's do 40. Just because I know there are a lot of sound effects in this game, and I am afraid that it will blow out the audio. I love that I can navigate freely now. Mountain. That's pretty cool. I know I'm crazy, I might actually turn it a bit back up, just because... Oh, let's save too while we're at it. Oh, that's cool. So, alright, what was the last one? I know there's one other thing, I don't want to give any spoilers. I remember something, but I don't want to spoil it. 047. There's one more code that's not written here, but I don't remember how to get it. Oh, that's neat. So it's pretty much like a hologram machine. Somehow, perhaps using the water? I'm not sure how that would work. This is so cool. It's so neat to be back. These switches. I'm not sure in which order these switches go, but I'm gonna try flipping them up as I go, and then just correct it as I found out differently. Find out differently. Yeah, I'll go up for now. I can touch this, but I can't seem to do anything about it. I think this has changed mechanically. And I remember that boat. That boat does get lifted out of the water at some point. Again, I don't want to give spoilers because I'm really excited to play this, but there are tiny aspects of this very first level that I do remember. Just because I replayed this same first level so many times, just enjoying the scenery, enjoying the feeling of the game. Because again, it was one of my first games. It was one of the first ones I was able to really experience. So I memorized everything I could about it, even in that youth. I also have a snack. Now I'm supposed to read with a snack in my mouth. Give me a second. Occupy yourselves for a moment. Catherine, I have left for you a message of utmost importance in the forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of the marker switches on this island into the imager to receive the message. Yours, Atris. So I need the number of marker switches. So there's 1, 2 so far. There's 3. Is that one? Is that 4? We'll call that 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there 8? Is that right? I remember this a little bit. I believe there's 8 total. So let's try it. It's either 8... No, I'm gonna go with 8 for now. Because I've only seen 8. I will come back to explore those. I just want to see if it is, in fact, 8. That is the correct answer. Whoa, that's a new noise. Oh, that was right.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
I don't know how to erase it after I get it, but let's hope Catherine got it and just didn't know how to erase it either. So, if you didn't catch that because the audio was a little bit quiet because I'm kind of battling this audio right now, apparently his books in the library were burned by one of their sons, either Cirrus or Achenar. He's not sure which, but he's put the remaining books somewhere safe and he wants her to follow him. And he said, remember the tower rotations if we forget how to follow him. So, I'm not quite sure what that means, but I assume we will find out. I'm just flipping all the switches up just to see what that does. Is it dentist room? Oh, no, this is an observation room. I think I need to turn up, whoa. I think I need to turn off the lights first. Yeah, there's a light switch in here. I remember that. And then you look up and there's nothing. But, if you sit in the chair and you put in a date, it allows you to see what the stars look like on the night of that date. But I don't have a date to input yet, so that doesn't really help me. As soon as I have a date, though, we will enter it. These pictures do something. I do remember that, but I'm gonna look at the books first, see if there's anything of interest here. The Channelwood. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world, though it is exactly how I imagined it. It is still amazing to see with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. That sounds like this island, so probably on Channelwood. Elsewhere, there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. Maybe it's not this then. A myriad of thin, wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from the pathway adjacent to one of those I had slept. Oh, there's a lot to read here. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me. They enjoy this age very much. They get along well with the tree dwellers. I've told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence. It was rather remarkable. So the ink changes color. So the tree dwellers gave him extra ink, and apparently it changes color. There's a windmill type thing on the island. The stone ship age. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they are, a group of sharp rocks. So this is basically explaining the different worlds. If you don't understand the concept of it, the books that he refers to that his sons destroyed are called MYST books. If you saw the intro sequence, it was what we used to get here. You open the book and touch it, and it basically teleports you to someplace new. And these books are describing the worlds that exist within those books, if that makes any sense. And here we have some kind of a book similar to a linking book, but not exactly. It's all fuzzy right now, but I have a pink page if I input it into this book.
Live. Bring me a red page.
Bring me a red page.
I can't see it.
He can't see us.
Need a red page, you must.
I beg of you, bring the red pages. So, if you didn't understand what just happened, by putting that red page into this book, the picture has become clearer. So clearly, by destroying one of the books, the connection to the world within it becomes severed. But by adding the pages back into these books, the connection becomes clearer, and it opens the link channel between these worlds. The same with this book.
Serious? Is that you? Are you? See you. You know. Help me. Bring me blue pages.
Bring me the blue pages. I can't understand much else of what he says, but he says, bring me the blue pages. So, the man in the book on the left wants the red pages, and the man in the book on the right wants the blue pages. We can collect both. These pictures do something. Tower rotation. So I'm facing out toward the sea now as opposed to toward the library? So is it some kind of a lockdown mechanism? I only see 2 pictures. Maybe it needs to be closed. And then from here, I can adjust the tower rotation. Oh, here we go. That's what I thought. Took me a second. Remember the tower rotation. So this is what the man in the video he recorded, we believe it's the man who left the note outside for Catherine, his name is Atris, said to Catherine in his video where he said to remember the tower rotation to find him. Library. Oh, excuse me. Safety first. Library. There's another door here, or ladder here. Let me get a notebook, or actually I have my phone. I can make notes in the notepad. So we have, come on, 240. 2,1. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it's probably significant. Is there sky out there now? I thought before that it was just blackness outside the window. Oh, wait. Oh, it might just be glitching out a little bit. Like it might be glitching out because if I stand back it's sky, but that's alright. It happens. It is an older game that's been revamped, so things do tend to happen. Not a problem. Alright, so we've got this. Let's see if there's anything else. Just taking a look. Does this do anything? I'm not sure exactly what I'm... 240. Is that a time? Is that a time I'm supposed to be thinking of? Oh, wait. Hold on, let me go all the way around again because that looked important. There we go. That looks important. It froze there for a second. So I feel like it hesitated there because it wants me to go there. out a little bit, so it's difficult for me to see. But there's a plaque here. Oh, these are dates. These are star dates. Let me take a picture of that, because that's way easier than trying to write it down. I might just do that instead of notes. I might be taking pictures. I will try, by the way, to be playing until I reach the next... I don't know if you call it a chapter? The next chapter? Until I reach the next section of this game. So, I'm going to progress until we get to the next section. Okay, I got a bunch of star dates, so I'm gonna try them in the observatory. Assuming that's what it is. I mean, it's a stargazing room, but it's not a real sky. It's a projection of a sky. I also need to explore the rest of the island, but for now, I'm going to try this puzzle. Okay. So the first date we have, let's bring this down. Okay. We have October 11th. There we go. 11th. There we go. 1984. At 10:04 a.m. I mean, maybe 10:05, I guess? 10:04. There we go. But... okay, so we have... I feel like that's important too. Kind of looks like either an arrowhead or a spin top. Gonna take a picture of it with the date. So we have a spin top as the first one. Let me make sure I got it. Yep, I got it. Okay, next one. January 17th. January 17th, 12:07. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 12:07 at 5:46 a.m. Go. There we go. We have what kind of looks like, I guess, a thumbs down of some sort. And then we have November 23rd, 9791. Whew. Oh, 90. $7.91 and 6:57 p.m. Oh, Stargazer, achievement unlocked. Okay, I've done something right. I have done something right. Let's take a picture of that. That kind of looks like a moose head. I'm just committing to memory. So we have arrowhead. We have thumbs down and moose head. Arrowhead, thumbs down, moose head. Here's the ship. That is the reconstruction of the one by the bay where we came in. These buttons they are able to raise the ship. I, however, do not remember in what sequence they are pressed. Or which ones are on and which ones are not. Okay, so pressing all of them did nothing. So I'm guessing some of them need to be on and some of them need to be off. But I don't know which ones yet, so I'm not going to tinker with it until I know for sure. There could be a clue for it in the library, but I'll need to take another look. I don't remember what this is. Some kind of cave system, I guess. Okay. Oh, hello. This is interesting. Let me check my notes real quick, because I made a note of the first thing we saw, which was 240, 221. I don't think this has to do with this. Do I have to bounce these? Now I'm confused. Did I do something wrong? I feel like I killed the generator. Power! Power to the ship! Generate switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 88 and 88. I feel like I need to balance them. Is there a reset switch? Because I feel like I might have overblown them. Can I... This is not a reset switch. So they need to be 88 and 88. I feel like I overloaded them, but maybe they've reset now. So let's undo everything. Start at 0. Okay. Oh, wait, so they add 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that how it is? Let me just see. So that adds 10. That adds 7. Wait, so it's... Now I know I need a piece of paper. Hold on. Ugh. I got a notebook. I got a notebook. And a pen. There we go. So it goes 10, 7, 8, 16, 5. Then the other side is 1, 2, 22, 19, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that needs to add up to 88. Does all of it together adds up to more than 88, clearly. So give me a second to think on this. So I don't know if this is going to be right, but I have, in order to get 88, honestly, I don't know what else I could do. Unless I want to work on another project. Wait, I got a time, didn't I? In the tower puzzle, I got 240, which is 2, 2, 1. $35.40. Click. Why did that work now? I tried that before. I mean, this is a very small distance. I could have easily swum out to it, but swum? I don't know. I could easily swim out to it, but that's fine. Oh, 221. Oh, wait. Reset. Reset. So it's 2, 2, 1. No. Reset. I know it needs to be 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, why did that take so long? Oh, thank you. I'm guessing this is the gear that's over by the docks. Did it get dark? Did it suddenly get dark? Has it been dark? No, it just got dark. It's been bright out. It's been daytime. It has been daytime, but now it's dark. Whoa. What was that? It just got dark. Up here, that just rolled back. Yep. Oh. Hello. We've got to pass into the next world. But there's still stuff I haven't done here yet. Like the rocket ship. Maybe those go to different places. Maybe those go to different worlds and I'll come back here. Why did that need so much explaining? Where am I? Okay. Well, this is thumbnail quality, so I'm probably gonna end up here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!